everybody, it's Kimberly here again, and as many of you know, I'm a psychotherapist and I'm here in my office once again to answer all of your most important questions that I'm so excited to answer. So today's question, it comes from a lot of you who have been asking this, and it's not just my clients, it's not just my friends, but it seems like everybody wants to know the answer to this question. How to tell if a guy likes you. Now, this isn't going to be a list of the most obvious ways to tell if a guy likes you. I mean, pretty much everyone can tell when someone smiles at you, or if they touch your hair, or if they ask you out. We're not going to talk about those really obvious answers today. We're going to talk about some of the hidden ways that you might not always know that he's actually initiating conversation or that he actually wants to date you. So today we're going to talk about all of those kind of hidden, sneaky ways to tell if he likes you, which is the most exciting. The first way to tell if a guy likes you is physical distance. And no, I don't just mean how close he stands to you when he's talking to you. Obviously, you want to be standing at a normal distance when you're talking to someone. But physical distance means how much he goes out of his way to be near you in situations where he might be able to come up and talk to you. So, you know that guy that you say, oh man, I really like him, but he's never around, I can't seem to ever find him, he's such a mystery? There's almost a 100% guarantee that that guy does not like you because he's not making himself physically available to you so that you can then go and talk to him. Guys who like you, they want to be opened, they want to be talked to, but sometimes they're a little bit too shy to come up and talk to you, so they put themselves close to you so that you can then go talk to them. You understand what I mean? The second way to tell if a guy likes you is that he asks questions and actually listens to the answers. So this may sound obvious, but the truth is a guy who doesn't like you isn't going to take the time of day to come up to you and say, how was your day? Or do you have any brothers or sisters? Or how's your dance class going? A guy who doesn't like you is not going to ask you those questions at all, and he for sure isn't going to remember the answers. So if you find yourself going up to a guy and making conversation, but he's not asking any questions and he sure as heck isn't remembering any of the things that you tell him, walk away, because this guy obviously doesn't care about you. He's probably thinking about somebody else. So a guy who likes you will ask you questions, he will care about the answers, and then the next time he talks to you, he will then come up to you and start talking about the thing that you were talking about last time. This is a tried and true method for guys to get in with you. He's just trying to find something to talk about, and let's face it, when they're nervous and they're frightened about talking to you, they can come up with some pretty silly topics. So try not to focus on what he's talking about, but rather pay attention to the fact that he's asking you questions in the first place, and hopefully that can help the two of you build up some rapport together. The third way to tell if a guy likes you is his body language and mirroring. Now, body language is a huge sign to tell if someone either likes you or they don't. Someone's body language who likes you is often called mirroring. They'll mirror what you do. So if you have your legs crossed towards them, they will cross their legs towards you. If you play with your hair, they might play with their hair as well. If you smile, they often smile. So the other thing that a lot of guys and girls do is that they act different around the person that they like. So if you notice that he starts to stutter, or he starts to shift his eyes, or he even looks down a lot, it might not be because he doesn't like you, it might be the exact opposite. It might be because he's so nervous around you that he can't think about what to say and he doesn't know where to look and he's feeling totally awkward. So do your best to ease his awkwardness and to ease his mind and just ask him some questions. So you can say, you know, how was your day yesterday? Or, you know, that Mr. Anderson's homework is so hard, and hopefully you'll get him to relax so you can actually learn about who he is as a person and find out if you actually like him too. So there you have it, the 3 ways to tell if a guy likes you. I hope you all have an amazing day, use these tips, and if you really like my advice, or if you have more questions, you can ask them in the comments of this video, or you can subscribe to my channel for some more weekly updates of my expert tips from a psychotherapist perspective. Bye for now, everybody.